Russell, you know there's only one option. What other option is there?
What's the option?
Well, I don't think you want the cold-blooded psychopath option. I might be wrong. Okay, because don't get me wrong, I've met guys who actually kind of enjoyed the notoriety, got off on it, got off on having that label. Bernardo being one of them. I don't see that in you. If I saw that in you, I wouldn't be back in here talking to you, quite frankly. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe you got me fooled. I don't know. This is over. And it can have a bad ending where Jessica's parents continue to wonder where her daughter's lying. And I don't know. I mean, obviously, there's a huge search still underway, and it'll continue. It'll continue until her body's found. That might even happen tonight, for all I know. Once that happens, then I don't know what other cards you would have to play. What are we going to do? Russell, what are we going to do?
Call me Russ, please.
Okay. What are we going to do, Russ? Is Jessica somewhere we can find her easily? Like, is this something where I can make a call and tell somebody to go to a location and they're going to find her, or is this something where we have to go and take a walk?
Yeah, lovely. So remember, right at the start, I was saying about there's this power play going on, and just think about Williams as he walked in. Cast your mind back to that character who walked in, and now who have we got? And how quickly that happened. I think we're at like 3.5 hours here, maybe a little bit more, maybe a little bit less, but maybe 3.5 hours.
We've been going about 3.
Not our show, but
yeah.
Although we may be, I don't know. You tell me. But in terms of the interview here, the interrogation, it's about 3.5 hours down the line, and we talked about this the DC here is going to build this idea of futility. Well, he builds it to the point where he can be totally overt about that, and he says, there is only one option. Now, what better sentence describes futility? There is only one option. Yeah. And then, but he's not finished, because he's got a nice little card up his sleeve there where he plays Bernardo. So for anybody who doesn't know, Bernardo is a legendary serial killer in Canada, actually just from up the road in Scarborough, but not far off Trenton, okay? And he, the DS here kind of assigns some kind of knowledge to Bernardo. Everybody knows Bernardo, but he kind of ascribes some kind of connection with him as well. So there is that moment of, hey, if you want to join, if we want to join together and be like a Bernardo, we can do that, because like I've done a Bernardo before. So if you want to go down Bernardo, I'm good. Let's do that. If you want to go down another route of not being that character, hey, I'm good for that as well. I'm with you all the way. But ultimately he goes, but regardless of where it's going, this is over.
This is over.
Now, again, just hits the futility there. Again, we get a lot of sighs from Williams, a lot of suspended breathing as well. So I don't think his breathing quite knows what to do at this point. I don't think his mind quite knows where to go on this. And so we get that silence, and we get, hey, what are we going to do? And he's got nothing.
What are we going to do?
He's got nothing, which again causes us to understand that he's now open to any offer. Any offer. Now, if he'd have gone down the route of, what do I want to do? I want a lawyer now. That would be a whole different thing. But he hasn't even got that. So he can lay down the idea of, look, where are the bodies? It leads into, let's get a map. You know, we're going to walk around. You're going to point to it on the map. That you can watch more of this yourselves and see where this leads. But ultimately, what we're saying here is it's at this point where it is over for him, because he's been boxed in. The lid is down. It's futile, and he's now not in control of this at all. And what a brilliant image of who you had walking in, smiling at the camera at the start, and who you have right now.
If you like this video, get the full body language breakdown and analysis on our main channel by clicking this video right here.